Today let us solve one more problem on stepped bar, that is, consider a step bar shown in figure. Determine the nodal displacement, stress in each element and reaction forces. In this there are two elements, and also these two elements are having two different materials here. Here the Young's modulus is 2 into 10 power of 5. Here the Young's modulus for the second element is 0.7 into 10 power of 5 Newton per millimeter square. Area of first element is 900 millimeter square. Area of second element is 600 millimeter square. And this bar element is fixed at left end, and it is subjected to a load of 500 Newton at the right extreme end. It is having a length of 600 millimeter, and length of the second element is 500 millimeter. Let us see the calculation part of this. So in this calculation part, we need to find out stress, deformation and reaction. Stress, as usual, formula force by area, sigma 1, sigma 2. I got the values as 0.55 Newton per millimeter square, 0.833 Newton per millimeter square. Next, deformation delta 1, delta 2, the formula is FL by AE. If I substitute the respective values, I'll get delta 1 1.66 into 10 power of minus 3 millimeter, delta 2 5.95 into 10 power of minus 3 millimeter. Next, I'll add both the deformation to get the total deformation delta, that is 7.61 into 10 power of minus 3 millimeter. Reaction force, here the force applied is positive, that is 500 Newton, and reaction force will be opposite to that, that is negative 500 Newton. Let us cross check the values by using ANSYS. First, preferences, structural, H method, okay. Preprocessor, element type, add, I'll click on add. Link 3D finite strain 180, okay. Close. I'll minimize this element type. Next, real constant, add, okay. See, I'll give the first area, that is 900. I'll click on okay. Next, I'll click on add, okay. Second area, I'll give it as 600 millimeter square, okay. See, here we have got set 1, set 2, two different areas. I'll close this. Next, after real constant, next I'll go for material property, material model, structural, linear, elastic, isotropic. The value of first Young's modulus is 2E5, and the value of Poisson's ratio is 0.3. I'll click on okay. See, here very important thing is we need to create one more material. For that, I'll go for material, new model, define material ID 2, okay. See, this is the second material. I'll give structural, linear, elastic, isotropic. The value of Young's modulus is 0.7 E5. Next, Poisson's ratio, here also I'll give 0.3. I'll click on OK. Next, I'll close this. Next, after material property, next is modeling, create key points in active CS. First key point, I'll make it as origin 0, 0, 0. Second key point is at a distance of 600, 0, 0. Apply. Next, third key point is at a distance of 1100, 0, 0. Okay. Three key points I have created. Next, after that, I'll go for lines, straight line. I'll pick key point number 1 and 2, and 2 and 3. I'll click on OK. I've created the line. Next, I have completed modeling. Next is meshing, mesh attributes, pick lines. I'll pick first line, okay. See, here the material number is 1, real constant is first 1, and only one link element. I'll click on OK. So this is very important. Next, I'll select pick lines. I'll pick second line, okay. See, here the material number is second material, and here area is also second cross-sectional area. Next, I'll click on OK. Next, after this mesh attributes, I'll go for size control, manual size, lines, pick lines. I'll pick both the lines, okay. So number of element division, I'll give 10. Next, I'll click on OK. After this, I'll minimize size control. Next is mesh tool, mesh. I'll pick both the lines, okay. So meshing has been done. So I'll minimize this meshing. After meshing, next is I need to apply the load, so I'll go for loads, define loads, apply structural displacement on key points. I'll select the left key point. Okay, see here it is fixed in all degrees of freedom. I'll click on okay. Next I'll minimize this displacement. Next I'll go for force or moment on key points. I'll select the right side key point. Okay, see here the force acting is along x direction. The value is 500 Newton. I'll click on okay. So the force has been applied. Next, after force, I have completed with preprocessor stage. Next I'll go for solution, solve, current ls. Okay, I should get solution is done. I got that. Next I'll close both the things. Next I'll go for general post processor. First, as usual, I'll create the element table, define table, add by sequence number. I'll select ls linear strain, ls1. Okay, I'll close this. Next, after element table, I'll go for plot results, contour plot, nodal solution, DOF solution, x component of displacement. Okay, see this is the value of deformation. I have got 0.007619. Next, if I want the stress, I'll go for element table. I'll select S average. Okay, see this is the value of stress sigma 1 0.55, stress sigma 2 0.833. Next, the deformation is 0.00761. Let us cross check with the theoretical result. See here the stress 1 is 0.55, stress 2 0.833, and deformation 7.61 into 10 power of minus 3. See here I have got the same values. 0.007619 deformation, stress 0.55 Newton per millimeter square, stress of the second element 0.833 Newton per millimeter square. And then I need to check the reaction. For that I'll go for list result, reaction solution, all items. Okay, this is the value of reaction. I have applied 500 Newton as a load. I have got minus 500 Newton. So it is matching with all the values. This completes the problem on step bar. Thank you.